Let me help you to have a stress-free holiday season, a stress-free fashion holiday season. I can't guarantee that you won't burn the turkey or miss your flight or argue with drunk Uncle Bob at the dinner table, but I can help you get your fashion organized for the festive season so that you're not flailing around at the last minute trying to find something that looks good, that feels good. So how do we do this? Well, let's start with the big O. Not that big O. Although I like how you think. No, the big O I'm talking about is organization. And I know it does not sound as much fun as the other one, but it will prove useful in your journey to a stress-free festive fashion season. So let's get started. Get out your calendar or your phone or wherever you keep your schedule and take a look. See what festive events you have in the calendar. Let's start from New Year's Eve and work backwards. So New Year's Eve, Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, all of the events and parties and get-togethers that lead up to there. So we make a list of what you've got coming up. And it doesn't even have to be things that are already scheduled or maybe that you have already been invited to. You can also plan for things that may come up. Maybe you and your friend were talking about visiting a Christmas market, or maybe try and organize some Christmas drinks. Put in potential events as well as scheduled events. I know this could sound like a chore, but it doesn't have to be. Think of it as something fun, taking a couple of hours for you, because forward planning is self-care. When I talk about all this preparation, think of it as an opportunity to just play in your closet. Make it an enjoyable part of your festive season. Pour yourself your favorite coffee or, the adult beverage of your choice. No judgment here. I know which one I'll be doing, and I don't drink coffee, so you could even make it a social thing. Have your bestie come over and help you with your outfit planning, and then you could do the same thing for her. So take your list, go to your closet, and one by one, just go through. Shop your closet first because you probably have some great pieces that you've worn in the past that you still have and is still fabulous. If you want to try and find something secondhand, now's the time to go and look. The thrift stores are awash in sparkles and sequins and all manner of festive fabulosity. I just picked this up recently, which also brings me to the traditional kind of Christmas holiday colors of, red, green, gold, plaids, winter whites and silvers. If none of those are your jam, if you want to wear browns or pinks or turquoise or whatever, do what makes you happy. The only exception is, if your mom is planning like a family portrait, or if you are the mom and you want to have all of the family kind of coordinated, in that case, give in with good grace, wear something in line with what everybody else is wearing, and then just change into your purple sequin jumpsuit or whatever it is that you are happy wearing. You'll know best what will work for your climate, your situation. So just go through, and if you have a small rack that you can kind of like roll over to your closet so you can just hang things on, that's ideal. If not, put them on the bed. Just kind of keep them in little piles. You don't want to pull everything out of your closet because that's just going to be a huge pain at the end. So now that you have some possibilities for each event, put on like a basic makeup. I'm not saying like, you have to go to town and do your fabulous party makeup, because if you're trying things on and you're kind of looking a little bit of a mess, you may not like any of your outfits. Put your game face on and then start trying on outfits. And as you eliminate, put back in the closet, just so you don't have a big pile to deal with at the end. Once you have your outfits planned for each event, make sure you try the whole thing on. It can be really tempting to just think, oh, I'm just going to wear my little black dress to this cocktail party. Well, things might have changed since the last time you wore it. You might have gained a little weight, you might have lost a little weight. Our bodies are constantly fluctuating, so there's nothing worse than having that thing in your head that you are convinced you're going to wear to an event. You go to put it on, and it does not look good for whatever reason. So this bit of preparation beforehand is really important. So try the whole outfit on. The shoes, the jewelry, the bag, the outerwear. When you're doing these try-ons, this is a really important thing. Have a notebook or your notes app. Have something on hand where you can make notes. And remember, a lot of the time for occasion wear, you might need specialty underwear. So think that through. Do you need shapewear? Is it strapless? Is it backless? Do you need some kind of special underpinnings for this garment? And if so, do you have them? If not, put it on your list. As you're looking at yourself in the mirror, ask yourself, are any buttons missing? Does something need to be pressed or steamed or taken to the dry cleaner? Make these notes. Once you have the outfit on, walk around in it for a little bit. Are you comfortable? Is anything kind of pulling? Is anything itching? What do you need to do to make this outfit comfortable? And if you can't, maybe you need a different outfit. There's nothing worse than going to an event or a party or whatever and being stuck there, just feeling, ugh, uncomfortable, itchy, or, your jacket's too tight or the sweater's too warm or whatever it is. This is something that you need to think about in advance. So can you move? Can you sit? Can you bend over? These are things you're going to want to think about. Now, footwear. Make sure you have the right footwear for each outfit. And again, you might be thinking, oh, I'll just wear those Old Faithful shoes. Well, maybe you pull out Old Faithful shoes and you realize you've lost the heel cap, or the strap is broken, or they're just so worn you can't put them on again. So choose your shoes in advance. And again, wear those around for a few minutes as well. Is anything rubbing? Are you going to need one of those ball of foot cushions because they're going to kill your feet otherwise? Are they too big? Do you need one of those inserts that go in the back? Wear the shoes around. And also, if maybe, like many of us, you don't wear heels that often, but you'd like to wear them for some of your holiday looks, are you out of practice with your heels? Are you comfortable wearing them? Set some time aside and do some shoe practice. Just wear your heels around the house for a while. Because walking in heels is a whole thing. Do some practice in the shoes that you're planning to wear with each outfit. And make sure that those shoes are in proper condition to be worn so that you're not flailing around at the last minute having to substitute something. Figure out all the accessorizing at once. Get it all down. And for each outfit, decide what you're going to do with your hair. Are you going to leave it loose? Great. Maybe you wear it down for everything. You might want to have an updo. You might want to have a hair accessory. Try it out. Do a rough version to give yourself an idea of whether or not that's what you're going to do. Also figure out what your makeup vibe is going to be. Are you going to do like a smoky eye and a neutral lip? Maybe some shimmer on your cheeks. Well, do you have that shimmer for your cheeks? If not, put it on your list. Maybe you want to do liquid eyeliner and your favorite red lipstick. Do you have a liquid liner, or has that all dried out? And if so, put it on the list. Does your favorite lipstick look like this? I've been eking this out for so long, but I think it's time I made a trip to MAC because I love this, a perfect red. I don't even know if they make this color anymore, so I'm putting this on my list. Also a really good idea to do what I call the paparazzi shot. So if you have a friend or a family member around, get them to take a photo of you in the outfit with the flash on, or you can put it on prop it up somewhere and use the self timer, because those photos of actresses where everything's showing through their outfit because the paparazzi flashes cause flashes, if you see what I mean. So you want to make sure nothing's showing through that you don't want showing through. So make sure you check that front and back. If it doesn't look good, make sure you fix the issue. And if it does look good, I want to keep that for reference. So I put together like a little chart in Canva because I'm kind of a nerd. The name of the event, and then I will just drop in the photo so that I know exactly what I'm going to wear to everything. Think of your festive season as a fashion show. Once you have everything organized, it's super helpful. If you have a little rack that you can just put everything on, that's great. If you don't have enough space, try and just make some room in your closet. Just shove everything over and just have one little dedicated section for your festive outfits. And everything you need for that outfit is together. What I like to do, I'll take a big Ziploc bag. I'll put everything I need in there. The underwear, hosiery if I need it, the jewelry, if there's a hair accessory, whatever. I put everything in there together. I poke a hole through the Ziploc bag and I put that through the hanger so that everything for that outfit is together. And as far as shoes and bag go, I will just put those underneath so that I know what goes with what outfit. And also, again, because I am a nerd, I will take a Post-it note and I will just make a note of what that outfit is for. Christmas market or cocktails with the girls or whatever it is. And I'll just pop that in there. And the reason I do that is because, again, some of these things are scheduled and some will probably just come up during the season. So you may not have these outfits in order. So you'll want to know, yeah, so we are going ice skating. Where is that outfit that I planned for going ice skating? Here we go. All set, no problem. I also strongly recommend having a couple of spare outfits for anything else that comes up. And it could be your little black dress. It could be jeans with a sequin top. It could be a tuxedo jacket and a statement necklace. So it's just good to have some uniforms, if you will, ready to go, just in case something comes up at the last minute and you don't want to use one of the other outfits that you have ready. You also need to think about your grooming. Do you need to make appointments with your hairdresser, your nail technician, or if you're someone who DIYs these things, do you have everything you need? I'm gonna need to pick up some bleach in a couple of weeks to deal with this. I also DIY my nails, so I'm gonna make sure that I have the nail colors that I want. So that's another thing to add to the list. Another thing to think about for a stress-free fashion festive season, what is to do with mindset? Try to find your main character energy. You wanna wear your fanciest things. That involves crowns and feather boas and sequins for days, or if you're lucky enough to be dripping in diamonds, then do that, especially this time of year. So, to recap, go through your calendar and make your list of all the events or possible events you could be going to. Choose the outfit and try it on. Try everything on. All the jewelry, all the accessories, everything. Figure out your hair and your makeup. Make a list of anything that you're going to need. Shapewear, hosiery, anything to do with your shoes. Check to make sure you feel good and you're comfortable in what you've chosen to wear. Have a few spare outfits ready. Take pictures, both to test how it looks with a flash and also just to have one for reference. Treat it like a fashion show. Get everything together that you need for that outfit and keep it together until you actually wear it. So if you found this valuable, please let me know in the comments if there's any tips that maybe you hadn't thought of, or if you have any other tips for getting yourself ready before the holidays fashion-wise. Please holler out. I would love to hear more. Just to show that I do practice what I preach, I am going to put a video together either for next week or maybe the week after with festive occasions and what I'm planning to wear for those. And maybe those will give you a little bit of inspiration. That's it for this week. I have talked a lot. I'm sounding very froggy. I hope this kind of like talking head format wasn't too dull for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing. That would be really helpful. I'd love to have you here again. And I will see you next time. Bye.